Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is this makeup look right here. I did a full face and eye look, and I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills PRISM palette. I love this palette. I'm so glad I finally got it. So yeah, if you guys want to see what this video is all about and see how to recreate this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so to prime our face, we're going to use the DR.BRANDT Pore No More's Luminizer Primer. I got this in my Boxy Charm, and at first I didn't like it, but I just realized I didn't like the application. I loved how it looked, how it felt in my face, but I didn't like the application, like, because it felt like sunscreen at first, but the way it looks afterwards is pretty nice. So what you have to do is just rub it in super fast, and that way it doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. So that's what I learned with this. So I'm just gonna prime my entire face like so. Next, for my eyebrows, while my primer sets in and everything, I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown and also my tinted brow gel to set everything in chocolate. So I like to start off with my eyes, so that way if there's any residue I can clean it off and not work on my face and like take the foundation off. It looks just like this. It is so pretty. It also comes with this brush that's two-sided. So this is like a more fluffy, and this is a more flat. So this is for blending, and the other one's just to set everything in. So to set my eyes first, I'm actually going to use my concealer, and this is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. It is in the shade medium. So this is what it looks like. I mean, I used this in high school, and I don't even know why I stopped using it, because I used to love this. And it's really cheap compared to high-end ones, but I guess I just started using high-end, like the NARS one and everything like that, so I stopped buying that one. But I'm glad I got my hands on it again. So I'm just blending that out. And then for my transition shade, I'm going to use the shade Unity right here. It's like a yellowy taupe, not taupe, it's like a beige color, I would want to describe it as. And I'm just going to put that all over my crease. You can like barely see it, but it's there. So that's just going to help transition everything nicely. And I'm using like windshield wiping motions, so back and forth. I really love their brushes that they usually come with. I also have the Modern Renaissance palette, and I honestly love them because it's perfect for traveling, because you have the fluffy side and the other one. So yeah. So then I'm gonna use the shade Saturn right here. It's this pretty orangey color, and put that in the very outer corner and work my way in like so. If you guys have watched my previous makeup tutorials, you guys know I love dragging it so that the intensity is very dark and very nice on the very outer corner, and then I clean it up with concealer, and I just think that looks really pretty in my opinion. So just like that. Then I'm gonna get a clean brush, and I'm gonna use my LUXIE 231 small tapered brush, and I'm gonna use the shade Parallel, this brown, dark brown color, and put that on the outer corner close to my crease, and I'm just gonna work my way in as well. Just to deepen that color in. So again, I like to I have a mirror right in front of me, so I look and where my crease is at, instead of closing my eye and trying to figure it out. It's so much easier like this, because that's when you see where your crease is exactly at. Like that. If you do it like that, it's so hard to see where your actual crease is at, rather than looking right at it and blending it up like so. Then I'm gonna get my LUXIE eye shading brush in 213, and it's just a flat brush like that, and I'm gonna get the shade Throne right here. I'm just gonna work my way in. And do it on the other side as well. Bring that in. Like so. So then I'm gonna use the same Anastasia brush I was using, and the same Parallel brown shade, and fill in the corner right here so we can blend that out nicely, and on the outer corner as well, so that there's no harsh lines but it's still deep. So I'm going to use the same thing on the other side. And then get my taper blending brush from LUXIE and just blend it all out in circular motions. And then back and forth, windshield wiping motions. And the same thing over here. Drag it out. And then windshield wiping motions. So just like that. But of course we're going to clean everything. So then I'm going to use my concealer and do my V and extend it all the way out here. So my V on the under eye and extend it over here. So now I'm going to use my damp beauty blender and blend that all out. Like so. Then I'm going to actually use my Mercier Candleglow Luminizing palette. And I'm going to use the shade Spark, which is this one right here. I'm going to use that in my inner corner and my brow bone. So just like that. So yeah. Then just one last time. Let me get my blending brush and blend that all very nicely. Next for my foundation, I'm going to use my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in the shade Barcelona. So I'm just going to get a few pumps in the back of my hand. And I'm going to use my LUXIE 510 foundation brush. Just put that all over my face. So I like to use this first and then go in with my beauty blender and just blend that out a little bit more so that there's no harsh lines or anything like that. So I'm actually going to use again my concealer and brighten this up. The reason I used it before was just so I can clean up the residue from the eyeshadow and stuff like that. And then I'm just going to use the same beauty blender and blend that all out. So then I'm going to use my Mercier translucent powder and my LUXIE Precision Foundation one. It's a little bit fluffier than the other one, but I like this too so I can get under my eye and baking and everything like that. So I like to press it in there so we can bake. Okay. So while that bakes, I'm gonna do my mascara, and I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black mascara, and I'm just gonna apply a thin layer since I am gonna wear falsies, like so. So now that I'm done baking, I'm going to use my LUXIE tapered face brush in 522 and just dust that all off. And for bronzer and contour, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I think this is the medium one, I believe. And I'm just going to use my, where is it? And I'm just going to use my LUXIE Large Angled 502 brush. I'm going to use the shade right here in the middle and contour. Like so. And then for blush, I'm going to actually use my Cheek Parade palette from Benefit. And I'm going to use the shade, I'm going to mix Californian and Dandelion. So I'm going to use my LUXIE Blush Brush 514. So I'm just going to mix these two. Just a tiny bit of blush. And for highlight, I'm going to use this Mercier Candleglow Luminizing palette. And I'm going to use the shade Glimmer, which is this pretty shade right here. And like right there. Ooh, that is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is a beautiful shade. So now I totally forgot to do this, but I'm going to set my eyebrows with the Anastasia brow gel. And just set my eyebrows. I love this one instead of the clear one because it gets those points that didn't, like, it shades those points and that the pencil like didn't, or when you use your beauty blender it takes out. So yeah, that's what I used. And then I actually feel like I can use a little bit more of glow, so I'm gonna use my Maybelline Master Chrome highlight in the shade Molten Gold and use a tiny bit because this is pretty strong, pretty pigmented. So yeah, and then for eyelashes I'm going to use my Ardell Wispies. This is the multi-pack, but I know you can get just the regular ones, but this is just so much cheaper. And for someone that uses, I used to wear like falsies all the time. I don't really have time to anymore to do like my makeup like full out for school, but when I did, that's what I would use, and that's why it's cheaper to buy those. I'm gonna use my I'm just going to cut them to my size. These are usually pretty accurate, but sometimes the end of it is pretty long for me. So I'm going to use the back of my tweezers to apply the glue, like so. And just place them. And just to set everything, I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. So for my lips, I'm actually going to use my favorite lipstick right now, which is the ColourPop Lippie stick in a Cookie. It is a beautiful shade. It is like the perfect nude. So I'm just going to apply that all over my lips. And I love how creamy it is. Just glides on perfectly. And then to top that off, I'm going to use my also favorite to go lip gloss. And this is the I Love Sari and ColourPop collab. And this is in the shade Atole. It is a beautiful like pinky color with so many undertones. It has like a gold undertone. I'm just going to put that all over my lips. So that's it for today, guys. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.